What up? Dave here. I'm in the shop just south of Philadelphia. Kind of just doing that arduous introduction to the world. But I've had a machine shop in Philadelphia, or the vicinity of Philadelphia, for over 10 years now. Things are being shook up in my business a little bit, which is a good thing. You know, it's been lots of accumulating equipment, accumulating knowledge, you know, a little bit of hoarding, just a little bit of hoarding, you know, getting some materials. But it's time to, migrate my business away from just being a job shop and, working in a, manufacturing capacity to something that's more product development based, more, I hate to, I'll give my thoughts on engineering and, in a future video, but something a little more concept oriented. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's not the easiest transition, but it's an exciting, worthwhile transition. So I figured it makes sense for me to kind of introduce the world to what I'm doing, bring some people along, kind of, hell, I have equipment in here, like all this gear equipment. It's not under power. I've never cut a gear in my life. I'm fortunate as all fuck to have it. I'm probably less fortunate to have all these outboards that I have that I've been accumulating for some experimental marine projects. But yeah, that's, marine stuff is going to be one of 2 provisional patents that are going in a week or so. So this year, we're going to do the marine stuff. I got some pretty ambitious ideas about high performance marine and, far beyond my, and again, thank God it's finally in the water. It's fun to beat on. I have I've been having a blast with it, but traditional V-hulls, they just don't cut it. Yeah. Like I said, cool little toys. Pretty fortunate to have a marine dyno. And again, less fortunate to have all these damn outboards. But yeah, they're perfect for what I want to do. I got some thoughts on the old Evinrudes and, boating in general. So I got an area set up for motor rebuilds. I got a honing stand, a stainless bench. So there'll be more of that content coming up. But more so than anything, it's like I want to get engineering concepts across. I already did some videos on, spring and mass systems, motorcycle dynamics, the limitations, center of gravity. We're going to jump into roll centers. Yeah, see, I got the cool Pacemaster. Of course I should have a YouTube channel. Now, there's definitely a dearth of information that's engineering concept specific. I mean, I'm excited to do it. It needs to be done. Right now we're living in a world that, frankly, we're not progressing. We've almost built a world that is here to celebrate people that, can't think with a 3-dimensional mindset. I mean, even I've taken interest in sewing machines, and there'll be some content on that. But seriously, you get a new sewing machine like this giant, Chinese behemoth, and it's literally a copy of a Class 7 Singer from like the 20s or something, or maybe the 30s, World War II era. This Alder right here, it's a copy of a Singer from, I don't know, maybe the 50s. Not really sure. Your Juki, is it a 593 maybe? Your traditional overlocking Juki is a copy of that Singer. It's like let's look. .211G 166 with reverse. I hot rodded it to have the big bobbin. But yeah, it's like there's so much we can do. I got the equipment. I have the knowledge. I got 3 patents to my name. We're gonna put 2 of them into production. One is never gonna make me a penny, and it's what it is. But the next 2 are coming along. I think they can change industries, and one that's we're putting into production you know, every kid that's 14 to probably 40 or hell, maybe more, is going to get off on it. I mean, if it puts a smile on my face, I can't be the only one. So that's what we're doing. It's pretty exciting. We're going to get it. I'll see you guys, and if anyone's in the area, definitely hit me up. Up and out.